the ground all by myself.
Another day, perhaps, and not today.
That's how the night gets in.
Mate. Come on.
Who knows? What if it never happened? I don't know. What if it never happened? I have asked myself that a lot of times. I do think now that I think art, maybe your love of art has been the blessing in disguise. Yeah, because it was your love of art that brought you through it in the end. Even when you were down the tunnels doing the graffiti and stuff, and getting picked up off the railway lines, that was your therapy almost. But to be fair, I think I knew you were okay unless I had a call from you to tell me you weren't. Because when you were really bad, if you were in a really bad place, you would have called me. And I can remember I would keep you on the phone until I got to wherever you were and found you. Right, because it was sort of a risk too far. Yeah, I hear you and I'm coming. Right, but that was always my thing, is it's okay, I'm coming. And it was, and I don't know if you remember it, put the phone down and do it 3 times, and I'd know, like if you did it 3 times, I had to answer, and always on the 3rd time I'd answer, and then I'd know that something was wrong. So yeah, it's a family thing, yeah. So that may have happened anyway, but you'd have probably been a way more functioning one, yeah. And it probably wouldn't have been as harmful, if that makes sense. That sounds terrible to say, it wouldn't be as harmful. That's all I could see at 15. The future for you that I saw was that you'd either be dead or in prison. At 18 it was the same, yeah. And I think that at 18, that was close to when you got taken into custody, and as horrific as that was and as hard as that was, it was also a sense of relief, because I thought he's safe. He's safe. Right? He's hit that brick wall. And I mean, I used to use a thing with the kids that I worked with, that it was like they were on this runaway train that was just going and going and going, and it wouldn't stop until it hit a brick wall and crashed into that brick wall, and then it'd start rebuilding. And I think that, even though it was a long, long time for you to rebuild your life, that was the beginning of it, you're rebuilding it. But if you look at what you get sort of material-wise or financially or whatever you want to call it, you haven't got a lot, but you've got a lot of, what's the word, self-fulfillment. Is that the word? That word? I don't know. You've achieved what you set out to achieve, despite what everybody else thought, if that makes sense. Yeah? So well done. Yeah. Right, now go get some rest, yeah?
You have quiet in court, please, while I pass sentence. The jury have convicted you of 5 separate counts of robbery. On count 1, on the 20th of March 2007, you entered William Hill Bookmakers in North 12 and handed over a demand note intimating that you were in possession of a handgun, and you made off then with £515. I sentence you in respect of that offence to a period of 6 years imprisonment. On count 2, on the 27th of March, 1 week later, you entered William Hill Bookmakers, this time in Church Lane, N2, again handed over a demand note, but left empty-handed. I sentence you in respect of this offence to a period of 6 years imprisonment. On count 3, on the 18th of May, you again entered William Hill Bookmakers in Church Lane, handed over a demand note, and this time a black handgun was produced. £325 was stolen. The sentence in respect of that offence is one of 6 years imprisonment. On the 19th of June 2007, 1 month later, you again entered William Hill Bookmakers and handed over a demand note, and on this occasion produced a black handgun. £456 was stolen. The sentence for that offence is one of 6 years imprisonment. On count 5, on the 14th of August 2007, you entered William Hill Bookmakers yet again handed over a demand note, and again produced a black handgun. You left with £470. The sentence in respect of that offence is one of 6 years imprisonment. You will no doubt have done some mathematics in your mind as I've been informing you of the sentences that are to be passed in respect of each offence. But from what I now know about you and about your background, take him down, please.
Where are you taking me?
Don't worry about it, sorry.
Mate, this is long.
Long, you don't know the meaning. Having a laugh.
Man. Right.
We'll get to where you're going once you arrive.
First, you'll see a spot. The spot will become a crack. This is the crack between the nothing. Out of this nothing will come your unborn soul.
How do you mean by that, though, bro?
The light or the dark?
I'm trying to go home.
Home isn't the way your arrow points. While you were out chasing shadows and shortcuts, it was me watching over you.
Who was that woman? Why am I even doing it? That's fucking bullshit, man. Oh. What do you mean? Fucking no.
The fuck is that?
Fuck's sake, man.
Don't worry, my G. You're in the right place. An interconnected cosmic soup. Or maybe a loaf of bread bending time. All the same time. Just different journeys. Low into your past is just the way around your neck. To come up, you gotta go banding.
Northern line
Life works in cycles, anniversaries and triggers. Christmas was always brilliant at my house. Still is. We know how to do it properly in my family. We live well but communicate bad. It's funny the things we inherit. The good, the bad, the positively backwards. It seems I found myself in a constant state of downloading, rescribing, undoing. At least I'm trying to. I always questioned everything. All the time. The streets really got to me. I think I turned the questions into attacks almost. I didn't care about the answers anymore, I just wanted to be against you. I didn't want to be here full stop. And it weren't no email bullshit. I was actually fucked. It's funny how you can pinpoint things in life. Absolutely devastating things. You learn they're a part of life as you get older, but damn, it really is bad out there. When it happened to me, I didn't really know what happened. It was just... It's like weird. I wasn't Johnny anymore, just like that. The darkness set in, and I became the poison. I tried to cure myself with drink and drugs, and I still do, to be honest. It's harder, I think, because I was just young, getting into puberty. At this point, we lived in a big old house way off the estate, so I could pick a path, really. I could go rogue and do road, or I could go rogue and do grunge. Sounds stupid, but it's true.
This is not a circus, and you're not a clown. I've seen things behind these doors that I can never unsee. Not that you're not tough enough to live this life, it's that you're made for something more.
ground floor.
Oh, mate. Where the fuck is everyone, man? It's not even late yet. Man, I'm amateurs, bro. Oh, so I've gotta have a ticket, man. You can knock on. What's who's gonna... Oh. Do you reckon you'll...
Welcome to Like a Mobile. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message system. After the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
shadow in your heart. I think you might be the problem, and it hurts to see you fall apart. And you've been missing a heartache. See the way you play yourself, and I can't help thinking you're in love with your mistakes. All the breath that we wasted, ain't it wicked how we never learn? Ain't it wicked how we never learn? Ain't it wicked how we never learn?
Oh, fateful moon, how you look over me through shadow's might and clouded sight. Clock my bones break, blood spill, for heaven's sake, on that fateful night. Oh, fateful moon, how are your fighting skills? How do you shine so bright? Let me see your stance. Does it match your stare? Let me see you dance. Does it match your... Oh, fateful moon, I kept the promises I made. Oh, fateful moon, don't you ever want to escape? Meet me on my doorstep, meet me for a steak. 'Cause to you, my friend, I'll always be in debt. Something I'll always owe, something gone unsaid. And as night turned to day, a deal made for me to collect. Oh, fateful moon, why'd you run away when I need tick? The tides and the waves have left me sick. The taste of blood, I'm sick of it. Oh, fateful moon, I'll keep my end of the deal, I swear. I'll be sick in the morning, and I'll need your care. I'll be sicker than normal, in due time too. Oh, fateful moon, have a day off, why don't you? Fateful moon, when night turns to day, it will be a great loss. With minds led astray, and people laid off. I can't contain myself, I really have to know. While you've been there waiting, did you ever see me grow? Was I left out in the cold, or brought in from the rain? Was the story foretold, and stays remains the same? I guess I'll never know. Charge it to the game. I guess I'll never know if I ever really changed. Yo. What's that they call it? PTSD, PTSG, PTS, pure S my G. Soldiers be getting it. I think a lot of people get that. Like, if you experience something and it affects you for a long, long time, I guess everything works that way. Certain things have more impact than others. Sometimes it visits you in your dreams, or when you're quiet, just at peace, or when you're just trying to be at peace. A lot of soldiers be getting it. A lot of common people. More time common people are soldiers. Cannon fodder, the things loaded, that's just the way it works. The other night I was tumbling into an easy sleep atop the sweet sticky rooftop of my dreams. Daylight found me, with fantasies pasted on my face. Show me your eyes, she says. Later he says, nah, she says. Nah, he says. Shame is a prison, you know. Discussion is a fortress. There's so much about me that I hide from their careful eyes. You'll recognize if you look closely. You'll notice that the pattern on this soft cotton white shirt is made of working man's blood and praying man's tears. Don't watch these tears. If you look closer, you'll notice that the pattern resembles tower block buildings, division and war. If you look closer, you'll notice that the fabric is blended with a new age polymer. This makes the fabric lightweight, weatherproof and durable. All this to give some sort of posture or dignity to my broken body that is a host of scars. I am the new landmark. I am a museum of injury. Soldiers visit me and admire me quietly, whispering among themselves, you are no soldier. Your soft bright eyes never had to survey the battlegrounds, much less collect war relics of which I am one. My flesh bullet ridden remains hidden underneath these soft fabrics I carefully select. These fabrics stand in for how I used to feel, how I remember feeling. Now your curious fingers want to search beyond this tender armor. I can't look at you right now, your eyes are too careful, collecting and arranging it all, surgically, robotically. I can't look at you right now, and it doesn't even matter, cause you look at me, and the longer I don't return your gaze, the harder your gaze runs across my back, like a nervous policeman's hand. Risky, anxious. If discretion is a fortress too, then you're destroying it by standing at the gates and refusing to leave. I can't look at you right now, but you look at me, and right here, there ain't nothing to see.
Well. Didn't think you'd make it this far, did ya? Same could be said for our mate EvilTwin. Never quite there, even or here. Sometimes in life you gotta hit rock bottom to find your feet. Bounce back, use gravity. Anyway, always remember, every setback is a set up for a come up. Now go and dig to one and all.